As the crypto market moves bullish again, there's some incredible opportunities to make some huge gains if you can pick some small cap altcoins with incredible potential. And in this video, I'm going to show you 3 I've got my eye on, and you should definitely take a look too. So if that sounds good, guys, obviously nothing I say is financial advice. Let's get into the video, guys. So before we get started, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get on with it. So here we are over on CoinGecko.com. And this is going to help us to find different altcoin gems. Now, what we want to look at is, first of all, Crust Network. Now, if you've seen a crypto bull market before, then you'll understand that the small caps hold the most potential. They do hold risks, so don't use money that you can't afford to lose. But when it comes to these small caps, they have fantastic potential because the market caps right now, this one's currently $26 million. When it comes to crypto, that's really quite small. And if you can see one of these turning into $1 billion market cap, then you have potential to see just incredible returns on small investments. So going down below, we can see a little bit more information about the Crust network. We can see today it's actually up 20%, which is pretty big. And over just the last month or so, we've seen it pretty much double in value. But that we've seen across crypto as Bitcoin has seen a nice push towards the upside. So jumping across to Crust network, it's all about Web3 storage for the Metaverse. Now, if you haven't been sleeping under a rock and you know a bit about crypto, then you'll understand that this Web3 Metaverse term is really starting to bounce around more and more. And things that support Web3 development and Metaverse moving into the bull market will see incredible growth, in my opinion. And therefore, I've got my eye on Crust network. Because if you think about it, Metaverse and Web3 will take a huge amount of storage capacity requirement. And therefore, in this space, anything that's kind of supporting that is going to see very good growth if it can position itself correctly. You can see that it's already been used extensively with 1.7 million storage orders so far and a capacity of 547,000 terabytes. That's obviously huge. Most people, if you hold a 1 terabyte hard drive, it will literally last you for years. So you'll understand just how big this is. Coming down below, these are kind of the main points associated with the Crust network, and it's these things that give us good confidence in this. So meaningful proof of work with decentralization and privacy, basically providing a high quality level of backup and guaranteeing that it's fully encrypted and privacy is ensured. Safety and efficiency. Crust is a blockchain network with a proof of stake derived consensus called GPOS. With GPOS consensus, the network is safe, robust, and efficient. And unlike competitors, it's always going to be available with assurance. And you can see within just 1 to 2 minutes, files will become available and storage is pretty much always guaranteed if you require more storage. And what else has got me really excited is basically who's backing this project right now. This tends to mean that a small project has, one, been recognized by some of the big players in the game, but also it provides a level of security in terms of potential for risk, as it kind of removes a layer of risk associated with investment. And as I've said, anything that basically survives this bear market will see incredible bull market gains, particularly if you're looking into small caps like this one. Jumping down below, you can see Liquidity, Uniswap, Aave, Polkadot. These are some of the biggest names in crypto, guys, and this has me very excited. Down below, you can see the experience now, which allows you to watch demos, etc. like that. And you can find out more information about how it all works. And then you can see the different Web3 platforms that have been using this. Elrond, Polkadot, Solana, Near Protocol. These are, again, massive names. Binance Smart Chain. Very, very cool, guys. This is definitely worth, potentially, in my opinion, taking a few dollars and putting it into something like this. The benefit of small cap altcoins like this is you don't need to put in much money at all. And you can risk very little money to see fantastic returns, because if you see 100x's, etc., and you put in like $100, then you potentially see 10 grand out of your $100 investment. Now, obviously, that's not guaranteed. Go into this and do your own research to understand whether or not it's something you might be interested in investing in. Jumping across to our next one, then, guys, we've got Shopping.io. As I'm sure you're aware, the world of e-commerce is growing and will continue to grow more and more. Now, obviously, it's already huge in developed parts of the world like America, the UK, Europe, etc. But as more and more people around the world get online, the development of e-commerce will continue to grow massively. So you can imagine the potential that sits behind this particular industry. Shopping.io is very cool indeed, guys, because it offers the opportunity to buy things through your favorite stores like Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and get back shopping back. So you get the tokens back as like cash back. And if shopping.io goes up massively and you're holding loads of shopping tokens from basically all the purchases you've been doing anyway, then you stand to see incredible growth. Now we can see down below, it gives you a bit of a tour of the website and then how it works. You can see you can explore, browsing the catalog to select products for purchase, add to cart, sign up, check out, and then earn rewards in shopback on every single purchase. Now in terms of actually using it, there's free membership plans on the Asteroid, and you can see you get 3% shopback as well as free domestic shipping, which is very cool. And then if you go and lock shop tokens away, then you get additional rewards. So for example, just $100 locked in shop, you're going to get 10% shop back, free domestic shipping as well as airdrop rewards. And then this kind of goes up in different increments. And if you go up to $5,000 locked away in shop, it's obviously quite a lot of money to be putting into a small cap altcoin like this, then you can get 50% shop back, which is pretty crazy, guys. Basically means that anything you go and buy online, you're basically paying half price for. Obviously, depending on how much you're going to buy, whether or not that's worthwhile, I'm not sure. But personally, I'm looking to maybe put in $100 to $300 because I spend quite a lot of money online on various things throughout the month. So it's pretty much a no-brainer that if this saves me X amount or 50% of the purchase price anyway, then, you know, it's probably a bit of a risk-free trade by getting involved in shopping.io. And what's cool, guys, you can see down below, it's actually been around a while. We can see Trustpilot having a 5 stars and all these kind of reviews and things like that, which is very cool. Certainly something I'm interested in. The last one we're going to talk about then, guys, is Morpheus Labs. Again, I've already talked about the importance of Web3 development and why we want to take a look at it. Coming down Morpheus Labs, you can see it's been featured with some of the largest brands. Again, Huawei, Elrond, AWS or Amazon Web Services, very well-established companies. Then coming down below, you can see that it's industry-leading Web3 development platform, and it makes it very easy to build Web3 applications. Now, many companies right now will be starting to look and invest in Web3, many of which have already done so, but there will be obviously more and more happening all the time, particularly the smaller names that you might not have heard of. And those using something like this, where they can easily build Web3 dApps, etc., is very cool indeed. The website offers education, rapid sandboxing, ML seed, and launch pads as well, which means that if you're building and developing apps and dApps on this platform, then you're also being supported in this with a launchpad system. And also we want to see the different mentions that we've got from some of these different companies. Literally some of the biggest companies in the world, guys. Huawei is an enormous company in China. You got Tsinghua, you got Tsinghua University, well recognized, again in China, as well as like your companies like Elrond, Vistus Media. So what we can see looking at Morpheus Labs on CoinGecko, in fact, down 14% today. So one thing this brings me on to is these coins will see big pumps and dumps from day to day. So I'm recommending that if you go and invest in these, that you're using like $50, $100, whatever it is, but you just put in the money and then you go and look at it again in a year or 2 years' time, not checking on it every day because it could end up giving you quite a lot of stress that you don't really need in your life. That we can see during the bear market, we've seen a massive decline as we've seen in most crypto. But that gives us a very good opportunity. You can see that currently right now it's not even worth 1 cent per token, which is very exciting indeed. Because back to all-time highs, you've got more than a 10x and potentially you're going to see even bigger growth beyond that. And the market cap itself, guys, is just under $3 million. That is tiny. To get to like $30 million is really not that difficult for a crypto company, and that's a 10x. To get to $300 million in a raging bull market, again, not even that difficult, which would be 100x. So your $100 turns into 10 grand. Hope that makes sense. And why we're looking at these small cap altcoins for incredible potential growth. Now, all of the coins I've looked at today have their own use case. And before you invest any of your own money, make sure you go and check them out, do your own research, understand why they might be useful, understand the potential growth that you might see within those tokens within particular industries. Hit a comment down below if you already own some of these tokens. As well as that, hit the like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you want to be kept up to date with the latest happening in crypto, NFTs, Web3, and so much more. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.